And I am going to be playing some Call of Duty. And let's get right into it. I'm a level 34, and I'm going to play some team deathmatch, and let's get to it. What I'm going to be talking about today is one of my life stories that I had about. I was in kindergarten, right? Hold up. Yeah, I was in kindergarten, and I was like in class, and I was in class. I was doing my homework or whatever, ABC. I don't know. I don't remember ABCs or whatever. Something. I was writing on a piece of paper like buttholes or something. I was writing this kid a note. I was fake doing my homework, and I was writing this kid a note, and this kid threw a little freaking pointy majig thing at me. I don't know what it was called, like a thumbtack, I think, right? Yeah. And he threw a thumbtack at me, and he threw a thumbtack at me, and I stood up and I said, "Who threw this thumbtack at me?" Like in a weird was like I was stupid, like, well, that dude's glitched. I don't know. And teacher said, "Sit down." It was a mean teacher. I didn't like my kindergarten teacher. She was like freaking a butthole to me. And I stood up and I said, "Who threw that at me?" And the teacher said, "Sit down." I was like, "No, somebody threw this freaking," well, I said that. I said freaking. I said, "Who threw this freaking thumbtack at me?" And teacher said, "Go to the principal office right now for saying that word." And I said, "No, I want to know who threw this thumbtack at me." And so teacher said, "Okay, she stood up and said, 'Who threw this thumbtack at Austin?' Or Bub, whatever." She called me Bub. And yeah. She said, "Who threw this thumbtack at Bub?" And this little kid, he stood up and said, "I did." And teacher asked why, like in a mean voice, and like she took him in the wall, and I was sneaking around, and the little kids was like, "Bub's up." I was singing around. Teacher didn't hear the other kids, so I was singing around, and the kid said, because he stole my little girlfriend. He stole my little tiny little girlfriend. Her name was Angela. So I went out there and I said, I went out there and I went out in the hall and I punched him in the face because while he was talking to her, he put his hand behind his back and flipped me off. And I had anger issues in kindergarten. You can ask some of my friends. And I punched him in the face, and she grabbed my hand and she took me up to the office, in the principal office. The principal, whatever, principal, teacher, whatever. Principal office teacher, sorry, I was paying attention to the game. Principal office teacher asked me, "Why did you punch this kid?" And blah blah that, and I said, "Because he flipped me off." And the little kid said, "No, I didn't," because he knew I used to flip him off a lot, and he never told me. He flipped me off that one time, and I told on him. I didn't tell him. The teacher grabbed me hand and said, I said, "Why did you punch him in the face?" I said, "Because he flipped me off." And she said, "Why do you think he flipped you off?" And I said, "Because I stole his girlfriend named Angela." Angela, kindergarten. She was hot, my age, I thought. And so I had to get a referral, and I was like, "No, I ain't taking this to referral until I have a right. I get a right for punching him, because that's not right." I get a right for punching him because he flipped me off. So the teacher and principal was deciding on it, and the kid was in the office sitting in the chair, and I was outside the office sitting in the chair. And I was thinking to myself that Angela came over. Angela came over, was like, "Why are you sitting out?" And I told her the whole thing, what happened. And then the teacher called me up, the principal, whatever, called me up, and she said, "We made our decision. We are writing both of you up." And I got freaking mad as crap. Oh my gosh, dude, I got freaking mad. That was like,
that sensation,
my dad, like, he even got mad because, hold up. He even got mad because I told him the story, and he's like, "That's not right." So, you know, and that's not right, because if he you should have a right. So I went back to school, and I see him. You know, I said, I went to the bathroom. We didn't set this up or nothing. I went to the bathroom. He was in the bathroom because he was in the other class, not in the other class. He was in the class with me. We was in lunch. And I went to the bathroom for a second, and he asked it. And you're not allowed to go to the bathroom if you really need to. He didn't really need to go to the bathroom. He just said, "My tooth is hurting," so the teacher let him. And he came in there into the bathroom and said, "I'm gonna do that again to you today." And I was like, "No, you ain't." And we started getting to fight in the bathroom. This little Angela saw she came in the boys' bathroom for I don't know why. And she said, "While y'all fighting," she was really nice. She wouldn't never tattletale unless something really bad was going on. And so, you know, so something really bad was going on. And but she didn't tell because she was asking questions about us. So I said, because his name, he's...
Are you doing a live stream or something?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So they can hear you, dude.
Oh, word. Cool.
Yeah. I'm just talking about something about kindergarten. And I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah. So I'll tell you some of it. This kid, he was like, I was in the classroom, and so he threw this little thumbtack at me, right? And I stood up, and I said, "Who threw this at me?" And this kid stood up, and I ran over there, and I punched him in the face. So, you know, I done all that and crap. I got in trouble for it. We both got written up, so that was like no fair, because he's the one who done it first. So I had a right to punch him, but, you know, the freaking principal, you know, had to, you know, write us both up. But, you know, and then I went home, and then my dad, he got mad at me for no reason, because I didn't even do nothing, but I punched the kid in the face, but he flipped me off first. So yeah. So yeah. And I'll get back to and the end of the story was Angela told me we both got in trouble when we stopped. Where's everybody at? Can't see nobody. Yeah. Got him. Got him again. Got him again.
Enemy was wet.
Got him.
KIA. Inbound.
Frick. I have 5 kills already. Dang. I'm talking about frick. Oh dang it. A dude came up behind me. Frick. There what that dude was. I think I'm gonna be coming 3rd place.
Overdrive ready.
Dang it.
One kill.
Boom, got you, sucker. Dang.
No second chances.
Oh, you're on my team, dude. Oh, I didn't know that.
Hostile UAV above.
GWA. I think that's how you say it. Oh, frick. How many kills do you have? You have
Friendly UAV.
8 kills. Good job. I have 5 assists. I have 5 assists. That's crazy.
Hostile care package overhead.
Yeah. Are you sniping? Level 6 on my gun. Oh my gosh, I hate those things. Where was that dude? Oh, there he is.
Inbound.
I want to get him back. What he did. Oh dang. Oh dang, oh dang. Oh
Friendly
frick.
lightning strike inbound.
Oh! This dude no-scoped me with his sniper. That's great. Yeah. Whoa, people already have... Oh, dang, dude, you have 13 kills.
Smoke check.
Is that you? Oh, there's you. I'm following you.
Sarah.
Yeah, I got him.
Hostile UAV above. Hostile care package overhead.
Got you.
Spotted.
Got you.
ready for tasking.
Level 35.
Care package awaiting orders.
Outrider KIA.
What's the stream name? I think we won.
Exactly as briefed. Good work.
We kicked some serious ass, guys.
Yeah.
Not somebody killed someone in there. Not those two coming behind.
Hmm.
You should do that. If you're in a party, you should do that. Yeah, so hard. If you're playing with others, you can come in the stream can hear him. Dang. What is the name of the... For all I know, you're not even streaming.
I'm just broadcasting.
Broadcasting, streaming. Wait, is broadcasting... Did you hit record or stream? That's the thing, did you hit record or stream?
I don't know.
Why don't you put it on?
He's doing something. Is he even on my phone?
That's my phone. No, it's my phone. I don't know your phone.
Oh my god. Here it is.
Is he... What's the name?
How do I stop this?
Hold on. Hold on. Stop broadcasting.
Guys, I'm gonna stop this right now, and
Stop broadcasting already.
I'll catch y'all guys later.